25 forgotten things you'd find in every 1980s kitchen. Close your eyes and hear the sound of the coffee percolator gurgling. You are in the 80s, where the boldest technology was right in the kitchen. Washing machines that cleaned both cloves and dishes? The famous Ginsu knife, with its ability to cut through tin cans, was once the dream of every household. It's time to delve into the items that were once the pinnacle of technology, the glittering symbols of a pretty cool era. GE Wall Refrigerator. Rewind time and you are stepping into a futuristic kitchen style of the 1950s to 1970s. Instead of having to dodge a bulky metal box that took up all the floor space, your eyes would be drawn to a seamless wall where the refrigerator was fully integrated, installed straight into the kitchen wall. It looked modern and sleek, as if custom designed rather than a standard household appliance. At the time, this innovation was revolutionary. Floor space was precious property, and GE solved that problem with a design that significantly saved floor space. Its unique design added a touch of sophistication and uniqueness to the kitchen, and GE also offered this classic appliance in various colors to suit the aesthetics of each home. Homeowners who owned this refrigerator demonstrated that they were trendsetters, valuing cleanliness and modernity in design. They were not only aesthetically appreciated, but were also famous for their excellent durability. Although durable and beautiful, this refrigerator encountered a major problem. It did not have much storage space. As families grew, the need for food storage skyrocketed, especially with the increase in convenient packages and larger shopping habits, and larger, more efficient refrigerators emerged to meet that need. Electric can opener. Before the era of the electric can opener, opening a tin can could be a time-consuming chore, sometimes quite dangerous and requiring a lot of strength. The introduction of the electric can opener freed millions of people from that manual labor. This machine was simply a convenient tool, but was a lifesaver, especially popular in busy families, and those with conditions like arthritis that made using manual can openers difficult. Older models of electric can openers were often very large. They were designed to be proudly displayed on the kitchen counter, not only because of their size, but also because they were a symbol of modernity and convenience. This appliance was created with the mission of making can opening easy, and also featured a very useful integrated feature, a convenient knife sharpener feature built right into the machine. This combination transformed the can opener into an essential multi-purpose utility on the countertop, demonstrating the era's trend toward integrated functional design. The original electric can opener was considered a futuristic device, creating a sleek look and conveying a sense of a modern life with less strenuous work. Frigidaire Flare Stove. If the GE refrigerator was about minimalism, the Frigidaire Flare Stove was the epitome of futuristic technological extravagance. Appearing during a time when everyone dreamed of the Jetson-style housing, the Flare was an extremely unique and distinctly science fiction appliance. It completely redefined the concept of a traditional stove. The most outstanding feature and the trademark that made the Flare famous was the cooktop that could slide in and out like a drawer. Imagine pulling it out to cook, and when finished, gently pushing it back in to hide it, creating a clean, seamless surface. The innovation did not stop there. This stove was also designed with the oven placed at eye level. This made checking baked goods or roasted meat much easier than having to bend low to the floor, like with traditional ovens. Additionally, the oven door had the capability to retract inside. This not only made the kitchen look tidier, but also minimized the risk of tripping over an open oven door. This modern and stylish look helped the Flare become a decorative item, beautifying any kitchen it was present in, and it was also available in various colors to suit every decor style. Presto Hot Dogger. For a quick meal, especially hot dogs for the kids in the 1960s, no appliance was faster than the Presto Hot Dogger. This was a unique, arguably bizarre kitchen appliance. The Presto Hot Dogger made a bold and unbelievable claim. It could cook up to 6 hot dogs in just 1 minute. Its cooking method was extremely distinctive and, by today's standards, seemed a bit dangerous. The device worked by transmitting electricity directly through the hot dogs, causing them to sizzle and twist as they cooked. For children and those who needed a rushed meal, the Hot Dogger was a great convenience. Watching hot dogs being cooked electrically was also an entertaining experience, especially at the time, offering a sense of future technology and incredible speed in food preparation. That convenience did not last too long. The Hot Dogger was one of many gadgets that were discarded and replaced by a much more convenient and versatile appliance. The modern microwave oven. The microwave offered the ability to reheat and cook a variety of foods, not just limited to hot dogs. Countertop dishwasher. Before built-in dishwashers became the standard, there was an excellent saving grace solution for small kitchens, the countertop dishwasher. This was a compact and convenient appliance, specifically designed to fit snugly on the kitchen counter. Its introduction brought unprecedented utility, especially for those living in apartments or those with small kitchens, lacking the luxury of space. The countertop dishwasher made washing a small amount of dishes by automated machine an accessible possibility. It was popular for its flexibility, allowing users to enjoy the convenience of machine dishwashing without having to sacrifice precious cabinet space. You just needed to connect it to the sink faucet and start the cycle to free your hands from the tiring chore of dishwashing after every meal. There were even other portable dishwashers that could be moved around the kitchen and provided extra countertop space when needed. When families became willing to sacrifice cabinet space for a larger, more specialized dishwasher, the countertop version became less popular and eventually disappeared. But its appearance was still a significant milestone because even in the tightest spaces, they helped bring a bit of modern convenience to the small kitchen. If this video brought back good memories, give it a hype. Your support keeps nostalgic content like this alive. T-bar. Around the 2 decades of the 50s and 60s, the T-bar was a unique piece of furniture, an interesting combination of entertainment and serving. This was an all-in-one wet bar, portable to any room in the house, integrating both a TV and radio. The main purpose of the T-bar was to allow people to entertain guests easily and stylishly in any room of the house, from the living room to the recreational room. It truly looked like a mobile entertainment center, demonstrating the sophistication and style of the homeowner. The design of the T-bar was created to seamlessly blend with any decor style while adding a touch of elegance to the home. It represented an era when entertaining guests at home was an art, and the T-bar offered absolute flexibility, allowing you to serve drinks and provide entertainment without having to confine guests to a single space. Although favored by many, the dominance of the T-bar did not last. With the introduction and popularity of larger, more permanent home bars, and especially the emergence of the mini-fridge, the T-bar gradually became redundant. The mini-fridge provided more specialized drink cooling capabilities, while the fixed home bar became a larger gathering center, making the mobile T-bar an outdated concept. Like many other multi-purpose appliances, the T-bar was eventually replaced by more specialized devices and relegated to the list of forgotten appliances. GE Americana Breakfront Refrigerator. GE constantly strived to integrate functionality into household appliances, and the Americana Breakfront Refrigerator was the pinnacle of that effort. This was a multifunctional refrigerator, designed not just for cooling but also as an integrated workspace. The unique aspect lay in the design, an integrated counter surface strategically placed right between the upper and lower doors of the refrigerator. This area was designed to serve multiple purposes. Imagine needing a small counter to prepare drinks instantly, a place to mix cocktails, or simply an extra surface for snack preparation. The Breakfront did it all. This working area was also illuminated, providing ideal conditions for preparation work, and even came with a convenient cutting board. The convenience of having a working surface right next to the source of fresh food was a major draw. Furthermore, the freezer compartment of this refrigerator was equipped with an automatic ice tray filler, a luxurious and extremely advanced feature at the time. This refrigerator was introduced at the 1962 Seattle World's Fair, a major event for launching future technology, and quickly made a strong impression. However, despite being innovative, this design only remained on the market for a few short years in the mid-60s before disappearing. Thor Automagic Hybrid Washer. In the 1950s, manufacturers believed that one device could do everything, and the Thor Automagic was a bold experiment for that belief. Thor was already famous for its durability and reliable performance in the washing machine field. But when they introduced the Thor Automagic, they entered uncharted territory. A hybrid device that could handle both dirty clothes and dirty dishes. This idea sounds illogical by today's standards, but in the 50s, it was advertised as an optimal solution for space and cost. This top-loading washing machine was cleverly designed, with the capacity to hold both a removable clothes washing drum and a replaceable dishwashing drum. In theory, it offered incredible convenience. You only needed one appliance to tackle the 2 biggest burdens of household chores. The Thor Automagic claimed it could handle large laundry loads while eliminating the need for a specialized dishwasher, significantly saving kitchen space for new families. However, this idea was quickly rejected by consumers. Although Thor had a solid reputation for durability, the thought of washing clothes in the same machine as dishes created an insurmountable psychological barrier. Customers felt uncomfortable, even disgusted, using the same appliance for 2 completely different types of cleaning tasks. Percolator Coffee Pot. Before the automated drip coffee craze erupted, the percolator coffee pot was the preferred method for decades for making the morning cup of coffee. Its brewing process truly was a ritual. It involved boiling water and then continuously circulating the water through the coffee grounds, creating a distinctive bubbling sound. That sound was the unmistakable signal that a new day was beginning. This classic percolator pot was famous for its ability to produce strong and delicious coffee. The aroma of percolator coffee permeated the house, the authentic flavor of family coffee, a flavor that many nostalgists claim modern drip machines can hardly match. These pots were often an essential item on the stove, where people spent time waiting to enjoy their flavor. By the 1970s, everything changed forever, when Mr. Coffee appeared and announced itself as the first automatic electric drip coffee maker for the home. They promised incomparable convenience, good coffee at the touch of a button. Mr. Coffee was not only faster but also controlled the temperature and water flow better to brew better coffee. The arrival of this new giant quickly caused the percolator pot to be deemed time-consuming, complex, and relegated to the back of the kitchen cabinet. Trash compactor. In the 1980s, the amount of household waste increased significantly because consumers were consuming everything in convenience packages, and the recycling movement had not yet truly become popular. The trash compactor was a modern appliance that began appearing more frequently in affluent households, promising a neat and scientific solution to the waste problem. This device was advertised as being able to compress a whole week's worth of household trash into one small package. Although in reality this rarely happened as advertised, owning a trash compactor still provided consumers with a positive and responsible feeling. It made you feel as if you were contributing to reducing the waste problem of the 1980s. The trash compactor was an appliance installed under the kitchen counter, similar to a modern dishwasher, offering utility and waste management. However, despite providing a sense of usefulness, the trash compactor never became a standard appliance in every home. The cost, size, and complexity of handling compressed trash blocks likely prevented it from replacing the traditional trash can. Even so, it remains a memorable legacy of the 80s, a technological attempt to clean up our world one small landfill at a time. The feeling of contributing, even slightly, to waste reduction was a major motivation driving consumers to purchase this appliance, turning it into a symbol of the era's nascent environmental consciousness. Ronson Can Do. If any appliance truly deserved the title of kitchen magician, it was the Ronson Can Do. This multi-purpose utility became popular in the 1960s. The Ronson Can Do was a compact, ambitious tool designed to replace many other countertop devices, making it a perfect solution for those wanting to minimize the number of utensils. The capabilities of the Ronson Can Do included three main functions in a single device. It could open cans easily, sharpen knives to keep them sharp, and could even mix drinks. This compact device was created with a clear purpose: to simplify time in the kitchen. Its flexibility made it a popular gift and an essential item in many households. The Ronson Can Do, the kitchen magician, performed the work of many kitchen appliances in one small tool. And then, just like many other multi-purpose devices, as more modern, more specialized kitchen tools became popular, the Ronson Can Do began to fade. The specialization of new devices led consumers to switch to using more powerful and efficient tools for each specific task. Is there any other item you remember but don't see in this list? Please add it so we can complete this collection of memories together. Highly polished brass hardware. If you walked into a kitchen designed in the true style of the 1980s, you would see the sparkle of highly polished brass. The 80s was a period of ostentation and showcasing prosperity, and brass was the material used for most metal accessories in the kitchen to add a necessary layer of sparkle, bling. Everything had a golden glow. From cabinet pull handles, knobs, to hinges, all had a shimmering golden hue. Brass brought a feeling of luxury, warmth, and opulence to the kitchen space, contrasting with the neutral colors like white or almond of the appliances and walls. It was considered an essential design element to highlight the kitchen's appearance, reflecting the homeowner's aesthetic taste and financial capability. Popular for a while, design styles changed, and the excessive sparkle of highly polished brass was gradually replaced by metals with lower shine or darker materials, such as matte nickel or stainless steel. Polished brass required regular polishing to maintain its shine, which also contributed to making it less appealing in busy modern life. Glass-topped table. In the 1980s, kitchens, heavy traditional oak dining tables were no longer seen. Many families switched to using modern dining tables with glass tops. These tables provided an elegant and modern design feel, appearing in homes across the country throughout the 80s. Glass-topped tables had a sleek design, often featuring large and cumbersome bases, looking as if they weighed a ton. The contrast between the sophistication of the glass top and the sturdiness of the base created a distinct 80s style. To add more glamour and true 80s style, this glass tabletop could even be decorated with brass, matching the other sparkling metal accessories in the kitchen. The glass table represented a shift in interior design preference, moving towards lighter and less traditional looks. While providing a sleek and easy-to-clean appearance, the glass table did not maintain its popularity for long. The problem of visible fingerprints, unavoidable scratches, and the cold feeling of glass likely caused many families to return to the warmth and durability of traditional wood. But in its time, the glass-topped dining table was a symbol of modernization in the dining space, bringing an elegant and fashionable touch to family meals. Built-in desk. Over time, the kitchen underwent a significant expansion in size. Along with this expansion, the kitchen had to adapt to the appearance of personal technology. A common design element that emerged in kitchens of this period was the built-in desk right in this space. This desk was designed to hold the new computer or simply a place to manage paperwork and household bills. The built-in desk was often made of honey oak to perfectly synchronize with the kitchen cabinets, creating a seamless and organized space. It turned the kitchen into an operational center not just for meals, but also for family administrative tasks. Having a dedicated space for a personal computer right in the common living area was a major step forward, reflecting the growing role of technology in daily life. Today, as laptops, tablets, and mobile devices have replaced bulky desktop computers, the need for a fixed desk in the kitchen has decreased. Modern kitchen designs prioritize open spaces or larger, more versatile kitchen islands. Wallpaper border. In the 1980s, the trend of using wallpaper saw a subtle shift. Instead of covering the entire room with wallpaper like in previous decades, designers shifted to using wallpaper borders. Wallpaper shrank down to just a border running along the ceiling. This border was used to complement the kitchen's look, often featuring playful patterns or motifs that matched the general decor style. It provided a bit of color, pattern, or personality without making the kitchen feel too heavy or cluttered, especially when the walls were usually painted in neutral colors like white or almond. This was a simple and relatively inexpensive way to add a decorative accent, reflecting more sophistication than covering walls with large patterns from the 70s. The wallpaper border was an extremely popular decorative element in middle-class families. But then, like many other home decor trends, it was gradually considered outdated. Now, interior designers often prioritize clean, borderless walls to create a minimalist and modern feel. Cuisinart food processor. In the 1980s, if there was one appliance that deserved to be called the workhorse in the kitchen, it was the Cuisinart food processor. It was the must-have device in every modern kitchen, capable of grinding, mixing, and slicing everything. Initially, the Cuisinart was an aspirational device, only available at high-end retailers and priced high. Owning a Cuisinart was a statement of sophistication and culinary seriousness. The demand to own it soared immediately after it was used and promoted by famous television chefs like Julia Child. Being trusted by culinary experts transformed the Cuisinart into an essential item in housewives' kitchens everywhere. Everyone wanted this new device to simplify complex preparation stages, as Cuisinart changed the way people cooked, significantly cutting down preparation time and making complicated dishes easier to cook. It truly was a workhorse in the kitchen. This was the initial step in the transformation from traditional cooking to modern machine-based cooking, helping homemakers save significant time. Ginsu knife. The 1980s were also flooded with TV infomercials selling all kinds of kitchen gadgets, but the Ginsu knife was a product that truly left a deep impression. It became the star of these infomercials. The Ginsu knife was famous for its food cutting capabilities thanks to unbelievable demonstrations, where the host showcased its incredible power. This knife could cut right through a tin can easily and immediately afterward without becoming dull. It could easily slice tomatoes paper thin. This demonstration created a spectacular contrast of sharpness and durability, causing families to rush out and buy it. The Ginsu knife was both durable and affordable, making it one of the most successful as seen on TV products of the 80s. From 1978 to 1984 alone, nearly 3 million knives were sold through television advertising. The Ginsu knife created a shopping craze based on exaggerated but effective advertising. Thanks to the power of television marketing, Ginsu became widely known, with almost every home owning at least one. Presto Popcorn, now Popper. In the early 1980s, home movie night was a novel ritual, especially with a brand new VHS or Betamax tape. However, that ritual would not be complete without hot, fresh popcorn. The Presto Popcorn. Now Air Popper was the easiest way to create this snack. This hot air popcorn maker provided a clean and fast method of making popcorn without oil. It delivered a fresh and hot flavor, perfect for family entertainment nights. For many, it was even tastier when eaten along with an expensive VHS tape of the latest movie. This was before movie rentals became more common, and before the microwave became an even easier way to cook popcorn. The Presto Popcorn now was a must-have appliance for every home cinema enthusiast. The popularity of the Air Popper gradually declined when the microwave oven became an even easier means of making popcorn. Convenient microwave popcorn replaced the air popper, but many people still cherish the sizzling sound and aroma of popcorn from the Presto popcorn now as a memory that will never return. Send this video to a friend or relative who lived through that era. They will surely be moved remembering these memorabilia. Chandelier lighting. If your kitchen was decorated in the true style of the 1980s, not only were metal accessories like cabinet handles made of polished brass, but even the chandelier hanging over the dining table very likely had sparkling branches made of polished brass. Brass chandeliers were a decorative element used to add a layer of sparkle, bling, and elegance to the space. It was often hung over the dining or island area, becoming a central focal point. The golden light of brass contrasted with the white fluorescent light from the dropped ceiling, creating a cozier space for family meals. It represented the homeowner's elegance and prosperity in the dazzling style of the 80s, a blend of the warmth of metal and the modernity of the design. Like other brass accessories, brass chandeliers gave way to more modern materials and lighting styles as interior design trends changed. Consumers began to prefer more neutral-colored metals or minimalist lamp styles. Novelty drinking glass sets. Do you remember the sets of glasses you used every day that were printed with cartoon characters or blockbuster movies? Novelty drinking glass sets were used as promotional items for a long time, and their boom occurred strongly in the 1980s. Many fast food restaurants used these collectible sets to attract customers into their stores, and this tactic worked incredibly effectively. Many families owned colorful collection sets from famous restaurant chains. Burger King had Empire Strikes Back glasses, Pizza Hut had E.T. glasses, and Hardee's had Smurfs glasses. These glasses were not just promotional items, they were essential items in the kitchen cabinet, and many of us had a diverse collection of these unique glasses. These glasses brought a sense of fun to children, and were a great way for families to show their passion for pop culture. They are everyday memorabilia that connect us to the favorite movies and TV shows of our childhood, turning a simple item into a collectible with great emotional value. Mr. Coffee Coffee Maker. Although the percolator pot was the preferred method of brewing coffee before, the introduction of the Mr. Coffee Coffee Maker in the 1970s completely changed the way we drink coffee, and it dominated the market throughout the 1980s. Mr. Coffee was the first automatic electric drip coffee maker for the home, and it quickly became an indispensable part of many houses. It had a modular design with a high gloss finish. Most importantly, it was patented for its brewing system. This patented system ensured better coffee brewing by controlling the water flow and brewing at a slightly lower temperature than other coffee makers. The result was a better, more consistent, and most importantly, faster cup of coffee compared to the percolator. It is no surprise that Mr. Coffee became the best-selling coffee maker in America and dominated the market. Although the market now has thousands of types of coffee makers, Mr. Coffee is still remembered as the pioneer, the appliance that redefined the American morning, transforming coffee from a time-consuming ritual into a one-button convenience. Built-in banquette seating. As kitchen areas expanded significantly, people began looking for new ways to create cozy and efficient dining spaces. Another popular design element was the built-in banquette seating. A banquette is an integrated dining area, often featuring bench seating built straight into the wall or kitchen corner, creating a cozy and space-efficient dining area. It helped maximize seating in smaller spaces and created an interesting architectural focal point. This built-in seating area was ideal for quick breakfasts, light lunches, or intimate family dinners. It transformed the kitchen into a more multifunctional and comfortable space where people could gather and relax, not just for cooking. Along with the expansion of the kitchen area and the integration of the built-in desk, the built-in banquette was a sign that the kitchen was no longer just a place for cooking, but had become an important center for living and relaxing for the family. Its popularity reflected the desire to create small, warm nooks right within the open kitchen area. Laminate or ceramic tile countertops. Kitchen countertops are a crucial element that defines the style of the kitchen. Kitchen countertops were often covered with laminate or ceramic tiles. These were practical and economical options for families at the time. Laminate countertops offered scratch resistance and easy cleaning, and came in many eye-catching colors and patterns, fitting the diversity of the 80s. Ceramic tile was also a popular option, offering a solid and durable texture. Both materials were less expensive than natural stone and easy to install, making them the top choice for most families when they upgraded their kitchens. While today, granite and quartz have dominated the market thanks to their luxury and durability, laminate and tile countertops remain an indispensable identifying feature of the classic 80s kitchen. They were part of the characteristic color and material combination of that era, prioritizing practicality, easy maintenance, and affordability. Drop ceilings. Effectively illuminating the kitchen was a top priority, and drop ceilings, often accompanied by fluorescent lights, were the popular way to do this. Drop or suspended ceilings helped conceal wiring and ducts, while providing a flat surface for installing large fluorescent light panels. Fluorescent lights provided bright white light, ideal for a workspace like the kitchen, ensuring that the homemaker had enough light to accurately perform meal preparation tasks. Although fluorescent lighting might be considered harsh and cold by today's warm lighting standards, at the time, it was a modern, economical,